friends, welcome to Help Indian Charity. I'm Ashwati. So this is the last video of Mada Pita Guru Deva. So the last one, which is God, which is a vast and big subject in the world. So let's start. So generation to generation in belief in God past, it served the humankind all through the time. So I want to give you an introduction about what I want to tell you about this in video. So the God exists only in earth, that's true. Only God exists in earth. The earth is closely connected with human being. Only human beings have worship places like temple, mosque, church, gurudwara and so many. Each person have each customs. So the God is existing in the world for the goodness of total humans or for the living beings. Total goodness of the human beings are living things. The God help us to cooperate, help, love, respect to each other. And for the social harmony among different types of people in the world. In olden times, the people had served helpless situation at the time. It was belief in God help him to save the situation like flood. This tree, some leaves fall. It has a big sound and it was amazing. I like to sit here when I was studying, but it is summer, I was sweating. But don't care about that, just go watch our video. So it was belief in God, then flood, so many things that is not under control of a thing. So they believed in a spiritual or a unique power which have the power to control, which has given the title God. So God is a true thing. It exists in our earth. I mean, as scientists say that our unconscious our subconscious mind or our mind is our God. We are the God of ourselves, that was, but we have a God and so many God exist on earth, and I believe in God, you believe in God, and we all believe in God, and the whole earth is believing in God. So sometimes it is difficult to separate the human mind and divinity. I said it before that it was a vast and big thing in the world, means subject in the world. So I don't want to give an explanation for each thing. I want to say like in another videos, this is a big thing and for 10 minutes it will not be under control of me. So what I was going to just shorting this video and giving you what this thing I want to say or I'm going to convey through this video. So first, the God in Christianity, because 2.5 billion, I mean 2.5 billion, 2.4 billion of people, population believe in Christianity. That is the most populated or most believing in God, as 2.4 billion of a world is believing in Christianity. So it has the vast believers. So according to Christianity, the God, the church believed in one Father, Almighty Maker of heaven and earth and sea, all things that are in them and in one, which is Jesus, the Son of God, who became inaccurate for our salvation and Holy Spirit. God in Christianity is the eternal being who created and preserves all things. Then I want to give some God's given in Bible. Faith can move mountains. I am the light of world. Whoever follows me will walk in dark, but we have the light of life. One kind word can change some entire life. I mean some entire day. I like the start very much when I just buffered in the browsing where Google. I like this very much, and I was studying in a Christian school from LKG to 2nd, so I used to go to church and I took some slips which have something else, and it was true, but I don't have the But I don't know the meaning, but I will read that for my convent test. It's like a game, and we always used to go when I was arriving into school. I just go to church. The school attached to church. Then I go to church. Then I go there, and after prayer, I just came. I will not attend the prayer. Means I will go to the church directly, and I there. And after the prayer is starting, I will come to my class, and like that it was amazing. Then from third to then I just studied studied in a school which has a temple, and that time I know about Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita. Then I'm used to read that in when I was not busy. I have time. I will used to waste that. Then keep calm. Jesus is same yesterday, today, and forever. This is also my favorite one. And I am the way, the truth, and the life. Rejection is an opportunity for your selection. It's also a good thing. I like that. Anything under God's control, never root out of control. Also, I like that. So the next one is God and Muslim. Around 1.8 billion people in the world believe in what? Islamism. So let's go. In Islam, God, the absolute one, the powerful and all-knowing ruler of the universe and creator of everything in existence. Islam emphasizes that God is strictly singular, unique, inherently one, also all-merciful and omnipotent. God is higher a material nor a spiritual being. Monotheism believes in one God. I want to say some quotes that based on this Quran. Then forgive others so that Allah will forgive you. Sadness is the heart telling you to find Allah. Depression is you not listening to your heart. Comfort is remembering Allah is always there. Remember your own faults before you mention that faults of others. The strongest among you in the world, one who controls this anchor. You have never alone because Allah is always with you. I like this thought, the last thought. You have never been alone. Allah is with you. Then next one is the third most believers in the world, which is Hinduism, which has 1.15 billion followers. I mean, not followers, believers. Hinduism is the world's oldest religion. According to many scholars, the roots and customs dating back more than 4,000 years. Today, with about 900 billion religion behind Christianity and Islam, roughly 95% of world's Hindu is living in the secular country, the world's most lovable country, which is India. And because the religion has no specific founder and it don't have any proof for that which time it was originated. So Hinduism is unique in that it is not a single religion but a completion of many traditions and philosophies. The Om and Swastika are symbols of Hinduism. The swastik, which represent good luck. Hinduism is closely related to their other Indian cultures, including Buddhism, then Sikhism, Jainism, etc. Hindus worship many gods and goddesses in addition to Brahman, which is the founder of this world in the Hindu, who is believed to be the supreme god force present in all things. Vishnu, the god that preserves and protects the universe. Shiva, the god that destroys the universe in order to create it. Devi is the goddess that right to resist dharma, preserve dharma, respect dharma, then restore dharma, Krishna, the god of compassion, tenderness and love. Krishna is my favorite one. Means the speciality of Krishna was that we can imagine Krishna as a big person, as a small child, as a classmate of us, as a brother, as a younger brother, everything. But we can't imagine other gods like this. That's why I like Krishna very much. And the second god I like most is Shiva. And I'm a student, so actually, I love to believe in Saraswati. When I used to go to temple, I always pray for Saraswati Namastubhyam, like that sloka. It was teach when I was in third or fourth. I used to do this in when I have exams, when I was getting to the school and everything. I like this sloka very much, and Gayatri mantra too. I like that. Then Lakshmi, goddess of wealth and purity. Saraswati, the goddess of education, learning. Then some quotes from Bhagavad Gita, the Bible of Hinduism. I am the beginning, middle and end of the creation. The divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. But those who have considered unto me can easily cruise beyond it. The man is made by his belief. You are what you believe in. You have right to work, but for the work's sake only. Put your heart, mind, and soul into even your smallest acts. This is the secret of success. Hindus believe that, as Swami Vivekananda told us, Hindus believe that all gods and goddesses are part of one big spirit whose name is Brahma. An old Hindu state God as one, but wise people know if many by names. So we are going to conclude by saying a thing that we all should know about the old gods and everything. The belief in God as a gift that is being passed through generation. It was very difficult to pass one thing from one place to another in olden times. Can you imagine 2000 years before? There were no electricity, internet, telephone, no things. At that time, things was no any cloud system to store things. People used mouth-to-mouth publicity for spreading the religion. It is only because of its quality and its ability to live long made the God believe even exist. By birth, we have no any caste religion. All of us are born with same color blood. We have some English. We are breathing some air, drink some water. There is no separate medicine for separate God believers. All of us are same. We are one. But when we are growing to a particular age, the belief in God in introducing by our parents, all the religious beliefs have by birth to death packaged to one person. Every house is filled with God. We are using one room for God. Yes, puja room is or a room for viskara, a room for praying for Yeshu and everything. Every God believing house has a room, separate room for a God, and so many restrictions are in there. Don't go to this place, this room when you eat chicken. In my house it was there. And don't go when you eat any type of meat, and don't go to there after for lighting the lamp after 8 o'clock or from 7:30, like that. So many restrictions are there for the room. I don't know what about other houses, I don't know. The God and religion are closely connected. Every house is filled with God. We are using one room to and everything. So that's all for this video. I hope you all enjoy this video. Know what about this, and it helps you to do in everything. Please subscribe, share, then like, comment, and subscribe. I told before. That's all. Bye. I will come with another video. maybe not maybe amazing or maybe your taste. Maybe it depends on what I have the mood. The next video will come soon. So bye.